This episode of Speakers of Heidland is made possible by our generous patrons, like Chris, Craig Marshall, Bellafray Dragontooth, Clinway, Metalligo Phalion, Amira May, Dan Wilkerson, Christoph Haas, Centra, Mommy B, Amy Vieras, Infinitron, Casey Schaefer, Alex Baus, and a Magcat Comment. Support the show and become a patron today at patreon.com/speakersxiv.
This is Speakers of Heidland.
Good evening, Eorzeans. Welcome to Speakers of Heidland, episode 48. I'm Lukile Bravestone, and I am joined today by Yazz Pot and Maela Vanadar. Welcome. Orange Caramel is not present because he is terrified of spoilers, and we're going to, if you're looking at the duty list right now, we're going to talk about the new trailer, which Orange hasn't watched a single trailer since I think the last one he saw was the Revolutions one. So it would be difficult to have Orange here right now because Orange knows nothing about what we're going to talk about today. Anyway, we'll make it without him. So we're going to talk about the trailer, and some more information was released on the updated PvP. Mostly focusing on White Mage. That's interesting. Talking about White Mage feedback has been received, and they're already confirming an update to that. Is that enough? We'll talk about that. And there are discussions ongoing about the Xbox One version as well as the Switch version. What could this mean for the future of Final Fantasy XIV? We'll talk about that. An interview with Yoshi-P where he mentions Viera. And in the great... Calm down. Everyone, calm down. And in the if the great discussion makes it to air tonight, jump potions. We're finally going to talk about it. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. I should have also shown you the Great Goobal Library Heart. Okay, let's go to the channel updates, and you'll know why we're not going to watch that today. I forgot to write this down in the show notes, but I know what to talk about. I said Fallen Rise would be out this week. Well, something quite amazing happened. Over the past week, I've had a hard drive that's been struggling a bit, and I thought, you know what, it's gonna be fine. I'll buy a new one soon. I'm just gonna finish this episode and then I'm gonna buy a new one. Well, it died a couple of days ago, and it just so happens to be the hard drive where I have all the raw material and all the project files, and I can't get them now. So I have to... Yeah, that's like the worst thing that can happen. Am I still muted? No, I'm not muted. Yeah, so... that happened, and it's sad. Thankfully, I had the foresight to back up most of the stuff. I have everything of, my intros, all the music, everything that's there, and I also have the voiceover for Fallen Rise, but I don't have any of the raw material. That's gone. So I have to record everything. Oh yeah, so it's a bit of a mess right now. That's why there's no Remnants of a Realm. That's why there's no Fallen Rise, and that's also why I haven't finished the Great Goobal Library Hard. But I have a new hard drive now, and I will fix this as soon as possible. So please hang in there. It'll be out soon. I'm aiming to have it out before Stormblood, but don't take my word on it. You know how good I am with dates, but we'll see. So that's what's happening. At least you have the podcast. Yay! Anyway, let's move on to what we've been doing in Final Fantasy XIV this week. I've been leveling my Dragoon. I don't like leveling roulette anymore. Because I
never did.
Because I only get Samael Darkhold and Karn, and thankfully not. I only got Orenvale once, but those.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting. Yeah. Every single time. I've been getting Orenvale.
Gotta love Orenvale.
Great.
Yeah.
Really loving life right now.
But at least there's I don't know. Ormvale is awful because people wipe in it, but Semail Darkhold is just boring. It doesn't do anything for me. It's just like awful. And Karn is Karn. So there's that. So Karn just feels like it's too long. I don't know. That's what I've been doing. I've been leveling. It's going really slow, but hey, I still have... Oh my god, I have less than a week left. Oh my god. I have a lot to do after this podcast. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Maela?
I finally finished my relic.
Yay! Oh, you're completely done?
I could finally be bothered to finish my relic.
Yeah. Just in time for it to be obsolete.
First relic is going to be use your old one to complete the step without the grinding.
Yeah. So that's good. That is a good thing. So.
And then I got one whole level on my summoner and then logged off.
You leveled one
whole level, yeah.
Oh my god, that must have been terribly hard.
It was really difficult.
Like from 1 to 2.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah. No, from 30 to 31.
Ah, nice.
Well, in fact, from like level 30, 75% through it already.
Right.
To 31. So
I just imagine you killing like 2 little ladybugs, being like, I can't be bothered.
That's it.
This is too much.
I'm done.
Where? There's no Bahamut here. There's no Bahamut. Where's Bahamut? I killed a ladybug.
I've only just got Ifrit.
Oh yeah.
But that's about it. And then over the next week, I'm gonna have to raise like 10 million gil.
Oh, yeah,
so
me
I can
too.
get a medium house.
I have to get it for the FC because I promised them a new house. I promised them a new house, and we have like 9 million gil. We need more. Yeah. Yes. What have you been doing?
I've been making some money. Hit my gil goal. About 21 mil. I'm good there.
That's pretty
just
good.
Been leveling other people's stuff, helping them out. I have nothing left to do. I'm totally bored right now, and the anticipation is killing me, if I'm being honest.
No, yeah. I'm starting to feel
What's your secret to 21 million?
Maybe
sell things.
Yeah.
What?
Sell things. Get some clusters, sell them.
Not clusters. They're like 500 each.
Yeah.
That must take ages.
Sell like 500 of them.
Oh god.
Mela, we'll just do some Aquapolis. I have to mention that
let's do that.
I did Aquapolis alone the other day. Yeah, I did it alone. I was desperate, and like there was no one online, so I figured I'm gonna do it myself. And after like 5 maps with no portal, I actually got one portal, and I went in as a white mage. And I actually and I said to Mela, if Argus pops now, I'm gonna die. And I said it's very unlikely that it's going to happen. And I think I spent like 20 minutes killing the mobs in the first room. And then Argus spawns, of course. So I spent another like 15 minutes killing him, and I killed him. And I open the treasure chests, and I get some stuff, and all the Materia 5s I couldn't get because my inventory was full. And just to make matters worse, when I went to the door, it was the wrong door, and I was kicked out. And then I didn't do it again. So that was that happened. Yeah. Okay. Sad.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Okay, let's get into the news of the week. The new trailer was released. The launch trailer. There were actually 2 variations here. There was the PS4 launch trailer and the PC launch trailer. They were like slightly different. Yeah, but the PC one is the most. Like, I think most of the stuff that's shown in the PS4 one is shown in the PC one. I think the Square Enix one is the most interesting one, and it's the one we're going to reference here. So we're not gonna look at the trailer here. But we're gonna talk about some really interesting stuff from there. First of all, we have to talk about the monsters. It seems like we're getting a lot of Final Fantasy VI monsters, and
a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If we take a look at, I think this one should work. Yeah, there we go. So this is like the first one we're shown in the trailer, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, number 24. I think that's its name. It looked like. Let's see if I can actually navigate here. Yeah, this is what it looked like in 6.
Mm-hmm. He's also been known as, I think, Magic Master or something like that.
I also, there's something like that, yeah. And there's also this one, which is, what's it called? I can't remember the name.
Magna Rotor.
Magna Rotor, yeah. This is what it looked like in Final Fantasy VI. So it's clearly that one, very iconic. And then there's this. I know it as number 128, I think, but it's also known as another name, obviously, but I can't remember.
Yeah, that one. See, I wonder if that's gonna have the mechanic where you have to kill both of his arms before you kill him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or it explodes.
Yeah, I hope so.
Be cool.
Yeah. And then there's okay, so that's before we. I think let's see. Yeah, there are other Final Fantasy VI ones, but these ones specifically are from a very specific dungeon in 6, the Magitech Factory.
Right.
Which makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So it leads me to believe that the Magitech Factory is a dungeon in Stormblood.
Like it.
Yeah. None of this is really surprising. I mean, Magitech has been in the game. Like, that's the Garlean thing, and that was also the main thing in Final Fantasy VI. There's also this one.
This is the best.
This is from Final Fantasy VIII. This is Visage and Lefty and Righty, I believe. This is what it looked like. This is the best picture I could find. But basically, yeah, you can see the resemblance there. They are three different enemies to begin with. So yeah.
But on the in-game, in the video, it kind of just looked like just an outdoor area.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's just one guy fighting him. So is that just a normal mob, or do you think that is a boss?
Oh, yeah,
I don't think that's a boss.
But it kind of looks like, because it kind of looks like.
Well, it's big. It's a big monster, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a Nanka right in the background.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, to the right there. Yeah, but it's a massive thing, though.
It's pretty big.
But I think in Final Fantasy VIII, it eventually got out of the ground. Or am I remembering this wrong?
I can't remember.
I don't think it did.
No, maybe it didn't. I have like a weird memory of it being standing up, but maybe not. Okay, and then there's the head. I believe it's called Brain Pan.
Sounds familiar.
Pan. Yeah, I think that's the name it used. Here's what it looked like in 6.
Beautiful.
Just a Buddha head almost. Then yeah, okay, so
nice screenshot.
This is the best screenshot in history, but this is Ixion. Every time I try to take a proper screenshot, it looked like this. But basically, it's this one from Final Fantasy X, a summon from Final Fantasy X. Basically, the replacement for Ramu in Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm. What's his role in 14? Do you think? I kind of think it'll be a world boss.
I think it'll be one of the big fates.
Yeah.
So I'll never see it. You know, I've never seen Behemoth or
that's true.
Curl Regina.
That's
ever.
Weird. I remember when Behemoth was the big deal.
See, I've never seen the Ultima Fate, but I've seen the other ones.
I mean...
oh yeah, that one in the one in Az's Law?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either.
No, I've never seen that.
You haven't seen any of the big world bosses?
Only Odin, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Odin. So yeah, you're probably a big world, an open world boss. I think that. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna talk about that as well. Yeah, well, there isn't much to say about it. It's a lot of Final Fantasy VI, because I mean we've already seen the other things like the death machines, the flying things that we saw in the benchmark trailer. So we're going for a Final Fantasy VI vibe here, and I love that. 6 is a great game.
Yeah, 6 was good.
And I think like most Final Fantasy players agree that 6 is like one of the better of the classics. So
yeah, definitely.
I think there's a lot of happy people.
I mean, it's a damn good game.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so those are the mobs, I think, unless there's anyone I've missed. I think these are the most standout ones.
Yeah.
But then this happens. This is not what happened. Okay, a few episodes back, we talked about this. The banners, or the flags, or whatever, on this building here. This is from the Revolutions trailer. They were Alamegan. And we said, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when a nation is occupied, they don't use their original banners.
Especially when Garleans love to put their flag on everything.
Exactly. So...
And Yoshi-P heard.
I think... Did they hear us?
100%. Yoshi-P watches every week.
A shout out to Yoshi-P watching. Hello. Yeah, because they're suddenly changed. And it is the exact same scene. I've looked at it several times. It is the same scene. So they actually changed it to the guard. So that was actually a mistake in the Revolutions trailer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You did a damn good job getting like the exact same screenshot. I'm impressed.
It was important for me to make sure that the officer on the right there was visible, because that's like the real that one, and the dragoon at the the Ishgardian knight in the middle there.
Yeah.
In like the exact same
First,
position.
I was thinking maybe it's a flashback, but no, it's definitely not.
Yeah, weird flashback where everyone is in the same position. Oh shit. Yeah. So I was, because I first thought that too. Like maybe this is like, there are several stages where you have to liberate. Like I don't know. I had like, then I watched it again and I saw that it's the same thing. So
they're just statues.
They're just statues. Yeah. So this is just a correction, I guess. And then we got to see some of Lakshmi's the Lakshmi fight. Not really. Someone just said in chat, maybe it's like a placeholder, like the Garlean flag wasn't ready. There's a lot of Garlean flags on the first image in the Revolutions trailer. So
yeah,
maybe they were like going for something else, like I don't know what they were thinking there. Anyways, Lakshmi. I'm not. This is the only screenshot I have of this fight because there isn't really much to look at. But she did spawn like 5 balls, which you can see floating, or orbs floating on the arena.
I think this is the primal I'm most excited for.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was like editing skills just for the video, or if the fight's just going to be that cinematic. But when she comes in big in the background,
looks so cool.
That could be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
I didn't put that screenshot in, but there was also a short clip from Susanoo. We had already seen Susanoo, so I thought there's no point. But there was what looked like a face transition.
Like the Sephiroth one.
Yeah, where he basically hits the player and there's a samurai holding his sword up to block him. That was pretty cool. Guessing this is also a face transition. But yeah, much hype. Then the Red Mage limit break. That's pretty cool.
I want a lore reason to what those symbols are.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I would guess that the thing on the right is white magic and the one on the left is like dark black magic.
Right. I just really wonder where those symbols come from. Are those actually the symbols of like Mach? Like,
yeah.
Because you think you would have seen that already.
They are new, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, it is just a white mage staff and the meteor on the left, but like really stylized.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. They could be from.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have seen both of these already. I'm gonna actually maybe run through the city again and Weeping City and see if I can find them anywhere.
Yeah. Ver white, ver black. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't show the explosion thing because it's basically just a massive burst of light. You can't even see anything on that.
Yeah, it's like 2 separate circles on the ground.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
These are really cool.
It is. Okay. So that's cool. Look forward to that. Now, this is the part we're going to talk about now that's got most people talking about this trailer, which I don't think there's anything to worry about here. But basically, the scene that we've seen between Y'shtola and Xenos, where she has like that magical barrier, and he strikes the barrier. It was continued, and we actually saw that barrier breaks, and we were okay. If you're very, very for spoiler, if you haven't watched the trailer and you don't want to get spoiled, you might want to look away or tune out for a few minutes, because I'm going to show the picture on screen right now. So this
is
happens.
The reason Orange isn't here today.
This is the reason Orange isn't here today. This is a red herring. This isn't happening. So
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, she's like the poster woman for Final Fantasy XIV in Japan, at least. So, and obviously they wouldn't have shown a death like this on the launch trailer.
See, I am conflicted though, because Square Enix in the past has shown some pretty big spoilers in their trailers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess you're right about that, but
I don't think 14 has really been doing that.
No.
Not to that level anyways.
I don't, because that's like, she's a very fundamental part of the main story. I don't see how it doesn't make sense to me. I think this is just to make us go, my Y'shtola, my waifu. And yeah, right. I don't think she's gonna die. Also, we have to remember, like, she has all that she's all fucked up in her eyes because
she's
of
blind,
yeah.
And now she's dead.
Now she's dead. Okay, she's dead. She died. Yeah, I don't think they would do that. What do you think's gonna? Because okay, there's a reason why they show this. Because she is obviously getting hurt. She's got blood on her, which is also another thing I want to bring up. There's a surprising amount of blood in a lot of the later cutscenes in the last part of Heavensward, but also in what we've seen so far of Stormblood. Remember,
well, even yeah, since Heavensward came out, really.
Yeah, that's
been good. I liked it.
During Heavensward, your boy had some blood running out of his mouth too.
Yeah, in the same manner, like pretty much like
almost
this.
The exact same manner. Yeah.
Yeah, almost triggering my PTSD right there. But it's in A Realm Reborn, there was no blood. Like when Raubon lost his arm, not a drop of blood. And then as soon as we went over to Heavensward, like they started introducing blood a bit more. So yeah, she's not gonna die. So let's just move on. Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to talk about of the trailer? That we
about? Yes. Whatever she's called now, Ida. Lise?
Oh yeah, Lise.
There are finally bits of her wearing the red lady outfit. So she definitely goes into that at some point.
Yes.
So we can rest easy.
And we talked about this before the podcast, but they're basically recreating the scene from the CGI trailer on the Ralgar statue. And so we asked ourselves, because they're doing the monk thing, and it's basically the Warrior of Light, which is you. If you don't have a monk, if you're not playing monk when that cutscene is playing, are you still going to do all the monk moves as a black mage or a white mage? No, let's be honest, no one's going to be a white mage. But yeah,
sad but true.
Yeah, it's going to look weird for some classes. I think I agree with that. But
imagine an Arcanist running towards and book smacking them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might look a little bit stupid. Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
I guess
they're probably just going to do the monk thing.
I think.
Yeah,
but they can't really force you to be a monk, though.
No,
like
they didn't force you to be a dragoon, but there weren't any special.
But there wasn't any major stuff that came from the trailer,
True. That is a bit weird.
I guess we'll just have to.
We'll just have to
find out on Friday.
Oh my god!
What if we were never the Warrior of Light in the trailer the whole time?
Oh my god!
Finally meet that character.
Oh, whoa!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That
Before
would
somebody
be
takes that seriously,
intense.
I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Alisaie has a sword.
Alisaie has a sword.
She's gone full red mage, of course.
Yeah. They're not
very convenient.
Yeah. That grimoire she got from Lewis was just nothing anymore. Well, I guess the sword kind of came out of it, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's where she found it. Yeah.
So that's
Just
how they
between the
sold
pa-
that.
It was a bookmark.
Yeah.
Bookmark. Yeah.
Yeah. So that good for her. I noticed that she only has the sword. She doesn't have the thing that the red.
I noticed
holds.
that too.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's a bit weird.
But I
Maybe
feel
that's the book.
I think there might have been a shot of it in Revolutions though, where she had it.
Oh, did they just forget to put it into the cutscene?
Maybe, or maybe
Maybe she gets it later in the story.
figures she doesn't need it or something. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, yeah. We'll find
So you
out
should
soon.
be the class trainer for Red Mage. Like in the class
Oh.
quests.
I don't think so.
No, me neither.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. All right.
I don't think she's technically going to be a red mage. I think she's going to follow the Scion rules, where she's like looks exactly like this, but technically isn't. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
She's
like
just a
you know,
Scion.
fan cred doing ninja, gladiator, any skill imaginable he can do.
Yeah.
Or like you know, Y'shtola using whatever the astro bubble's called, like
That thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the
exactly.
unconscious.
Yeah, something.
So I don't really know if she'll necessarily be a red mage, because I don't think it's even possible for her to be a red mage, unless she found some sort of trainer.
Yeah.
So it seems to be there's a select few people who know how to cast red magic.
Yeah.
So
True.
I mean, I guess they're just still arcanists, aren't they? All of them.
Technically, yeah.
right,
They're not even summoners, I don't think.
technically, pretty much everybody in the game is an arcanist at this
Yeah.
point. I think.
Oh yeah. But yeah, good trailer. If you haven't watched it, watch it now.
Mhm.
Max hype.
Very good.
Yeah. We also got to hear some of the voice actors for the new characters. I think we heard the one.
In Japanese, though.
No, there's an English
No,
one. Did you
there's
watch the
English.
Japanese one, Maela? You should.
The one you linked in the notes is the Japanese one as
Did
well.
I? Oh, I keep doing that because
Oh, yeah,
that's
there's an English one.
that's the thing that annoys me with Square Enix's. Final Fantasy XIV's YouTube channel. It's like they post like 500 million videos.
And they don't label them.
Exactly. So you never know. Like, is this the
God.
English one? Is this the English one? So you have to go through them. It's annoying. That's
And
why.
there's
Great,
two
now I've
English-
got to go watch it again.
Yeah.
And
Oh
there's
yeah.
two English
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
They
There's.
do one for North America and one for Europe. It's like,
Why?
why?
They need the rating. They need the correct rating. Peggy 16.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In the at the beginning there, the theme that's playing there is that is clearly a national anthem of some sort. Is it the Garlean one, or is it the Alamegan one?
I think it sounds a lot more like the Alamegan one.
It does sound a bit more Alamiga.
Yeah.
Like I think it might be. I think it might be Alamegan. It sounds so.
Or maybe it's like the Imperial Alamegan one, the one that the Garleans created. We don't know. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I was actually leaning more towards the Revolutionaries.
yeah.
I imagine the
maybe that,
Guardian
yeah.
theme sounds more like Shinra music.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
But
Really
I feel like
funky bass.
I live in hope.
please look forward to it. 5.0.
Garlean, according to Reddit.
Oh.
Yeah, Garlean according to Reddit. That makes that. I mean, yeah, because it is very militaristic, and
It is.
if there's one thing the Garleans are, it's that, and they are very grand, and it sounds very grand, and I mean they think very highly of themselves, and it is also showing Garlean banners flying, and they are showing like the Garlean army sort of lining up for Xenos.
All right. You've convinced me.
But it could also be, as I said, the Alamegan Garlean theme. I don't know. We'll find out soon. It's not a big. I don't know.
I feel like they wouldn't be allowing people to make their own themes, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I think the Garleans probably just want them to sing the Garlean one because they're all one anyways in their eyes. Well, not really, but okay. Oh, what else was it? Oh yeah, the voice at the end. At the very end of the trailer, there's like a voice. Who's that?
I thought that was Xenos.
Yeah, it could be Xenos actually when I think about it. Yeah. The voice at the beginning, is that Lise? Or is that who is that? Because she says like for 20 years the Garleans have ruled us or whatever. There's
knew
a
that could
female.
be Fordola, maybe.
But isn't she like I don't know?
Gladiator woman.
Yeah, but isn't she like? She's not with the.
Yeah, she's pro Imperial.
She's pro, yeah. So I don't think it's her, because she's like, but no more. So I thought maybe it was Lise or something like that.
It's probably Lise. You know,
I can't
honestly,
remember her voice.
I think they might have changed some of the voice actors again.
Yeah, they all sounded really Japanese to me this time around.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I couldn't understand them anymore. It's really weird.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember. Did they say anything that I mean? Actually, what did they say? They might have changed them all. That like they did with Heaven's
I feel like
Sword.
they must just keep them all on like a one expansion contract.
How weird is that though? They should.
I don't really like it.
No, me
Like,
neither. Have to adapt.
Personally,
to
I
that.
thought the voices this time around fit way better.
Mhm.
Like Y'shtola has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
Her voice is so good now. And it's like I just don't. They don't change it again.
One of the best changes was they changed. What's her name's? The one that almost didn't die. The Sultana. Nana.
Oh my God.
Voice.
They did, and for the better.
Before 2.55, she had like a baby voice,
Oh my
and it
God!
was
Don't
so
remind
annoying.
me. Please don't remind me. It's so bad.
Like all the Lalafells pre 2.55
Yeah.
was like baby voiced.
I'm glad they made them sound human.
Yeah, and Papa
At least a
Limo.
little bit.
Yeah,
Papa Limo, yeah.
he also changed for the better, and then he died. Rest in peace. Also, just one more thing about the trailer. They showed the same clip of Thancred for a few seconds.
It's the only clip in the whole expansion of
Is
him.
that
They did.
all we're gonna see of him? This expansion, just him in that dark room. That's it. That's Thancred.
That or he's really important.
That could be too. Yeah. I'm excited to find out. Okay, let's move on then to the PvP changes. There are on the Final Fantasy XIV dev blog, they released some new information about the upcoming changes to PvP. What's interesting, well, before we do that, now when you teleport to the Wolf's Den, your hotbar automatically switches to PvP mode. I can actually show that picture. That's her again. Sorry to rip up this. There we go. Oh, okay. This is a nice... I love how I just downloaded the preview picture there without...
That resolution.
You couldn't increase the size of that one. I tried. Don't worry.
Okay, so that one is just... Okay, good. So there you go. It switched to PvP mode. So you're probably noticing that there's very few skills on there. I am noticing, though, that Sprint is on that hotbar.
That's true. That's a good point.
That's a really good point, yeah.
But he's in the Wolf's Den, so maybe...
Oh, yeah. So that you can still...
it'll be usable there. But...
Yeah,
So you can still teleport and stuff too. Yeah, that makes sense.
true.
Once
true.
you're there, you're never allowed to leave.
You're doing PvP now. Okay, so this is the new PvP profile as it looks. This is for White Mage. So you have Stone 3, Cure, Cure 2, Regen, Protect, Divine Benediction, Assize, Fluid Aura, and what's this? Empyrean Rain? Isn't that...
That's the limit break. Or adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Wow, look at all your DPS abilities.
I have two massive ones. Amazing. Yeah, so these are all the job actions that you have. You have access to all the time. So these are default actions that you will always have access to. So let's look at some specifics here for some of the skills. Here's Protect.
It's different.
It is different. It reduces target's damage taken by 20% for 10 seconds.
Wow.
It has a 40-second recast time. Reduces additional effect, reduces Protect recast time by a percentage corresponding to the number of healing lilies stacked at time of action execution, at which time the lilies are removed.
I just noticed that it's instant, though.
That is true. It's instant, yeah.
That's quite nice.
So this is a very different kind of Protect. But protect, as far as I remember in PvP, like I barely touch PvP, but I remember being told that protect doesn't actually do anything in PvP. If chat can confirm or correct me there. I think I've been told that I'm supposed to just cast protect because when monks use the one ilm punch on you to remove like a buff, it removes protect, so it doesn't remove anything else. I think that, or I've been lied to. I could have been lied to too.
I mean, you can do that. Yeah, that is a thing. I'm actually super glad about this because you have protect for like the first, I don't know, 4 minutes until you die.
Yeah.
And then your white mage is never dead at the same time as you. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll actually be able to get it every 40 seconds. It's not AoE, though, is it? Just a single target thing. Which is kind of interesting.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, no, yeah, radius
Range.
0. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wow. They really changed that one.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been, someone confirmed in chat that they've heard the same thing as me, so.
Yeah, no, that's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. So protect, vastly different. And 10 seconds, 20% though. And it's all damage. You remember regular protect only protects against physical damage, not magic damage. Now it's just everything. Cure 2. Okay, so before, just look at the cure potency first, and we'll get to the changes that's been made here. But imagine this being just normal PvE. Restores target's HP. Cure potency 5000. Adds a lily to your healing gauge upon restoring HP of self or party member while in combat. Well, they've changed how potency work in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
So basically 5000 potency just means that it's going to heal for 5000 flat. And yeah, other than that, it's just nothing special. Cast
this
time
does tell us something.
Does it?
That it does. Adds a lily to your healing gauge when in combat.
Oh.
So that means no preloading lilies for white mages.
Oh,
like they thought they were.
Interesting.
Shit. That's true. I also think the cast time might be lower than usual. I think cast time is closer to 2 seconds. In
God, that's
PvP.
a high MP cost.
Yeah,
for a healing
1,000.
spell.
Yeah.
They've really upped how much MP and TP things cost. So
1,000.
like jump on Dragoon is, I think it's like 500 TP or something.
Oh lord. Okay. Benediction also gets facelift. Restores all of target HP. Additional effect reduces Benediction recast time by percentage corresponding to the number of healing lilies stacked to the time of execution. This is the same thing. I don't know why I said that so quickly. At which time the lilies are removed. Recast is 120. And if you have 1 lily, 10%. 2 lilies, 25%. And 3 lilies, 50% reduction.
Yeah. So you're going to be using this with your lilies, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where possible.
So Benediction will be used a lot more in the field now, it seems.
That's glorious.
Yeah.
60-second benedictions.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's going to be fun.
Wow.
And Fluid Aura. Deals a 10 yalm knockback. It has an instant cast. Recast time is 30 seconds. I think that's... I might be wrong, but I think that's longer than usual.
You think?
Oh, God, no, I can't remember. Maybe it's the same. I barely look at the recast for that one. Additional effects, bind for 3 seconds. Additional effect reduces... Yeah, it's the same thing. The lilies will affect the recast time here as well. Up to 50% for 3.
Which is going to be a total waste. Never use it on that.
No. Yeah, we've already talked about White Mage and how this lily system works, and yeah, let's not go into that again.
Also, it doesn't do damage.
It also doesn't do damage.
Like
yeah.
the PvE version changes.
Basically pointless. This is just like an emergency.
Knock
like
them
to
off
get...
the edge.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Knock them off the edge. The bind will be okay. I feel like the bind is longer right now, isn't it? Like 3 seconds seems kind of short.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Yeah, it does,
now.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'm just sure it'll save your life every once in a while, but I don't think it'll be a big deal.
It's sad to think that for me to feel the joy of pushing someone over the edge, I have to sacrifice all my lilies. Oh well.
That is a sad thought.
Okay, this one is more interesting. So these are the additional traits. You can only select 2 of these, and these are PvP only. Recuperate, Muse, and Enliven.
Enliven.
Am I wrong? But isn't Enliven the one that makes you not require positionals in PvP?
Good question.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it is. It's probably changed though, because we'll get to this. Purify,
Right.
Concentrate, Safeguard, and Bolt. Now, Recuperate is the which one is that again?
HP.
That's the HP one. Muse is MP. And
Enliven could be TP now.
What? It could be.
Yeah, Enliven could be TP now.
Oh yeah, that.
It does kind of look
probably
the
is 'cause of
same.
the
They look
colours,
the same. Yeah.
Right.
Purify removes all status effects. Now I'm just saying these might have been changed completely for all I know, but I'm just Concentrate. I think is the one where you can't be interrupted when casting.
That would make sense.
Safeguard is the attunement, which makes you invulnerable. And the last one is the interesting one. Bolt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sprint, also known as Bolt. Sprint has been removed from PvP. Instead, you have this optional skill called Bolt. It's instant cast, but it has a 45-second recast time, and it lasts only 10 seconds.
I hope you go super fast.
Yeah.
better be really, really fast. Because, I mean, you can only have 2 optional skills on your hotbar. For someone to choose Bolt over any of the other ones, this one should be pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's not affected by lilies, I guess.
Thank God. Oh wait, did I not? Oh yeah, okay. So that's all we have of those. Yeah. So Bolt. Please look forward to that and having to choose between Bolt and all the other ones. Now this one is new for PvP, where you can choose traits. So you can select up to 3 traits, only active during PvP naturally. So there's increased HP, increased action speed, increased damage dealt, decreased damage taken, increased healing potency, decreased recast time, increased resistance duration, increased MP regeneration, and increased TP regeneration. That's gonna be this, because this sort of forces you to strategize before you do PvP, which I think is great. It adds more.
I think most people are going to end up taking the same, to be honest.
Eventually, there'll be like an optimal build, I guess.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be haste, increased damage dealt, and either TP or MP, depending on what fits.
Yeah, that does seem like the most...
But then for me, I won't need MP, so maybe I'd go for...
Oh yeah, Black Mage power.
That's actually, that's true. There's definitely exceptions.
So yeah, I like this. I like it.
Yeah. Let's look at some of these. So there's the MP regeneration. Increases MP regeneration rate by 25%, which is pretty decent.
That's quite sizable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Increased action speed decreases weapon skill and spellcast and recast times by 5%, which, I mean, it's okay. And increased resistance duration increases duration of resistances by 50%. I'm a bit puzzled. Increases duration of resistances.
So if somebody stuns you like 3 or 4 times, you become resistant.
Yeah.
And if anybody tries to stun you within that amount of time, it increases your resistance. It like resets the timer.
All right.
So basically, after you've, say, been silenced or something 3 times within a certain amount of time, you can't be silenced anymore.
True. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Nice.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because then people are gonna think that they can stun you again, and they're gonna reset the timer. So
it's good for white mages. This one. to
It's very good for healers.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the PvP gear. We have to talk about the monkey in the room. There's the bard one.
I was like, what about the monk? Oh.
So as usual, these are animal themed. And the bard got the monkey. It seems. And I don't know what the monk is, but it does look like it's some sort of beak or something
Probably.
going on there. But it's hard to tell. The white mage is
I really like the white mage.
what is
It's
the
like a
white mage?
wolf. Okami type
Fox
thing.
or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fox maybe. Yeah.
Maybe a fox.
But the
white
robes
fox.
are really nice.
She reminds me a lot of the other giant fate thing that we saw with the
Yes.
Fenrir looking thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember her name, but yeah. And then there's what the fuck is he?
It's like a demon.
Yeah, he's just a demon. The
It's like a
animal
Japanese
demon.
style
Yeah.
Japanese style demon.
Yeah, there we go.
Oni. Yeah, that's what they're called.
What? Pony?
They're called Oni.
Oh.
Not pony.
It's
Not
the-
quite.
Oh, beware the pony. Okay. So let's talk about just in general then PvP. So they've changed up. Like, it looks like PvP is going to be like completely different from what we
And they
have
needed
today.
it.
Yeah.
100% needed it.
First of all, like you have to like you barely have any skills now because as it is right now, you have like you have all your PvE skills plus all the PvP skills, and now there's just like it's more concentrated now, and you have to strategize. You have to choose what you want to bring to the fight. Do you think they're going to change anything like with how the maps work? I know we're getting a new PvP mode in 4.1, but
I didn't hear that. Really?
oh yeah, we are. We don't know what it is though, but that is happening. But
Shatter.
it's just Shatter 2.0. Do we think they're gonna change? I don't. It's a difficult question, but do you think they're gonna change anything else? Because now they've just changed the skills and abilities. What else do they have to change to make PvP great?
I think probably the biggest change that'll come from this isn't directly from the abilities and everything like that. It comes from the level 30 level thing. Because we should, in an ideal world, have all the old maps to play now.
Yeah.
So we can actually play Slaughter again. We can actually play Secure, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So I see that as probably the best thing because PvP gets really stale when you're only playing Shatter.
It really
Yeah.
does.
It's funny because almost everyone I've talked to either likes Shatter and hates Seas or loves Seas and hates Shatter.
Yeah.
So let's get more in there, maybe.
Yeah. I like the idea of Shatter, but like most of the time it's just like people attacking the ice shards only, and that's not PvP. That's just PvE.
Not right.
So
It's PvP or it's PvE in a PvP setting,
yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Mhm.
I think the best thing they could do for PvP is remove it being 1v1v1 and just doing it as 2 teams.
That is
what
the
they're
new.
doing.
That is one of the
Yeah,
new
the new
modes
one
that's
will be
coming.
that, but I think that should be for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think it works.
they kind of fucked up the whole
Well,
system.
I think they were kind of obligated at the time.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
wanted to do Grand Company stuff, and the lore reasons worked and all that, but it was just not fun. It was just not a good idea. Didn't
No.
work out the way I think they intended.
Yeah. So we'll see then. I think this might actually, if this doesn't help or improve PvP, nothing will.
I agree.
So this
I
is the
agree.
make or break point for PvP in 14.
I think it's gonna get better. I think it's gonna see a pretty big increase of people playing it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also because you now get a PvE EXP
Right,
That's
that's true.
true.
too,
by doing
yeah.
PvP. So
It's not gonna become an esport though. I'm sorry, Square Enix.
sorry guys.
Sorry.
That's not happening. I agree. Okay. So Okay, yeah, of course. Gonna talk about White Mage now. So, if you watched the previous episode, we went through what's happening to White Mage. And on the official forums, in the thread that we talked about in that episode, a response was posted. And I'm just going to read what the post was. It's from Sexos on the official forums.
Beg your pardon?
I'm not going to repeat that name. Greetings. First off, thank you all for the continued feedback regarding the upcoming changes to White Mage in patch 4.0. We've been reading through it all and sharing it with the team. As some have already pointed out, Yoshida recently made a comment about how casting Cure 2 will now grant a Lily 100% of the time. The information and data revealed during the recent media tour was from a build made in late April, and various actions have been modified since then. While we continue to collect and relay your valuable feedback to the dev team, we ask you to keep that in mind and hang tight a bit longer until the finalized information is revealed in the patch notes. 10 more days till the early access. Okay. So, the recorded episode of the White Mage, or the previous episode, was released on the day that Yoshi-P said this Cure 2 thing. Mm-hmm. Does it change anything?
Right, no. Just to, because I don't play White Mage, the reason everyone hates this is because Cure 2 is quite a high...
Let me bring you up to speed real quick. It's very easy to explain why. You have the lilies, and you build lilies. Before this statement by Yoshi-P, it was completely proc-based on Cure 1 and Cure 2 only. So you had to cast Cure 1 and Cure 2 to have a chance of getting a lily. Fine, you think. But then there's a size, Tetragrammaton, Divine Benediction, and Benediction, I think. They are all tied to the lilies. So if you use any one of those, you will spend every single one of your lilies. A size especially and Tetragrammaton are, for most White Mages, built into their, like, I guess White Mage healers usually don't have like a set rotation for healing because it's more situational, but it is something you weave into your healing. And so you are thereby just using your lilies all the time, and you can barely ever get that third lily. And the lilies themselves don't really give you that much in return.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't really care about this that much. Like, sure, you can cast 3 Cure 2s.
Yeah.
And get a reduced cooldown. Great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That doesn't fix the second problem, Maela,
That's
which are
not...
confession stacks.
I don't... I don't think that lilies... They don't do anything valuable.
They don't.
Like, I just don't get it.
Like, everyone has a cool thing, and, like, they do something, while the White Mage one is, like, you get slightly faster spell speed. Unless you use one of your other skills that will deplete it. Why
can't it be as simple as... Look at what they did with Black Mage, right? You get polyglot stacks. You can cast a new ability.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just take the route of, instead of having confession stacks, because let's just throw that away because it's garbage. It's terrible. It's the worst idea ever. Why not, instead of that, just have an ability? When you get to 3 lily stacks, it does something better. If it's 2 lily stacks, it's okay. If it's 1 lily stack, it's meh. You know, like... Yeah. Wouldn't that be more rewarding as a White Mage? I don't know.
Yeah, because just to specify, someone in chat said 3 lilies as of the media build is 20% spell speed. That is a spare card that the Astrologian throws away, usually. So, yeah, that's...
So is that everything it does? It's just spell speed?
Yeah.
Cooldown reduction, not spell speed.
Cooldown
so either what's going to happen is your meta's going to change at 17, you will be casting Cure 2 a lot and you'll use them, or you'll just do exactly what you've been doing right now and not care about the lilies.
As a White Mage, you don't cast Cure 2 on other party members on the tank normally, unless something's gone really wrong. But normally you use Medica or Medica 2 to keep the other ones topped off. But the other thing, I don't know if you've heard about the confession stacks, Viera, But basically, when you cast Cure 1 or Cure 2, there's a pattern here. There is a chance that a confession stack will be added to the target. And yeah. And when you build up 3 of those, you can execute. I can't remember the name of the action. Is it what is it called? Is that the Divine Bention? No, wait.
No, Divine Bention's the shield.
Yeah, there's something you trigger to trigger those.
I don't know. It's some useless skill that's garbage.
It's just another heal. But the problem is that you have to cast Cure 1 or Cure 2 on, to get it, and it has a 30-second. It lasts for 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. Also, if you have 3 stacks on somebody, which takes some luck to get 3 confession stacks on somebody, it's only a 600 cure potency.
Yeah.
So I think they're going, hey man, this would be awesome. We're gonna AoE heal up everybody with this huge heal. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Astro has one on a down that's 900 potency heal. So okay, all right.
But if
pure healer, everybody, welcome to the pure healer.
I don't understand because we've talked about this in the previous episode. We can't talk too much about it.
Yeah, no, we just opened the box and now ranting.
Yeah, here we go again. Rant time. But as we said in the previous episode, just the way I hope they fix it is that they remove the time limit on the confession stacks. And probably tied the procs to Medica and Medica 2 as well, and regen. So it has a bigger chance of... So you can actually experience having 3 lilies once in your life. But still, even if they do that, I still feel like White Mage was left out in the cold here. I think it's the only job that didn't get anything cool, sadly.
If it makes you feel better, if it follows a trend, it'll be really bad. And then later it'll become the best job in the game.
True. It might go the Astrologian route.
Or a Paladin route where they're like...
Or the Paladin, yeah.
Oh yeah, now you're just God tier. All right. By the way, somebody did the math. And I mean, I'm not trusting this 100%. But right now, Paladin is like 100 potency per second above the other tanks.
That's interesting. That's quite the jump. Also, of course, we also have to specify again that these are from an early build. It's gonna change. It's most definitely gonna change.
Probably not gonna end up that way.
Watch White Mage be the best healer once it's you've been like, oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
Like, so good. On Friday, it's so good.
Just the best healer. Everyone's panicking. That would be great.
Lilies spawn from every spell instantly. They're just
regens. You're just getting them like machine gun.
Yeah, it's too many lilies to handle.
Are you gonna level White Mage first still, Lukile?
I'm waiting for the patch notes.
Okay.
Once the patch notes are out, it is.
That's a fair.
I'm not gonna level an inferior class. I'm not gonna waste my time because I don't want to level a class that's gonna be good in 3 patches. I want to have fun now. So if White Mage is going down the route that it is right now, I am not interested. But we'll see. I'm usually very...
Just level Astrologian.
I'm very White Mage loyal, but I was also very Red Mage loyal at some point. I always said that I wanted to be Red Mage, so seeing as how awesome Red Mage is looking, I might change.
Oh no.
Might change.
That's a respectable answer for sure.
Yeah. So let's hope that at least now you can, although it doesn't work in PvP, I think at least in well, no wait, this might also work in PvP. No, it doesn't work in PvP. But you can just cast Cure 2 3 times on someone and have 3 lilies before you start something, so you already have the buff, I guess. Or does it only work in... No, we don't. And knowing how bad White Mage has been designed now, it's probably not. It's probably just in combat. So
I think it might only be in combat. I mean...
Well, let's move on. This is such a depressing subject.
You were supposed to be happier by them going, "Hey guys, we're fixing it." And now you're just like, "I'm going deeper down the hole, guys. I can't handle it."
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the Switch because we all love talking about the Switch. We've panicked about this before on this podcast, but here we go again. So this time it's IGN for some reason blowing life back into this. They made a really short piece, but I think it's just like to remind us that the Switch is on the horizon, guys. Also seen like comments on like Final Fantasy XIV stuff where people ask for a Switch version. Yoshi-P has said this several times that he wants Final Fantasy XIV on several platforms or more platforms. In a recent interview with a French video game magazine, he was asked if Final Fantasy XIV would ever make it to Nintendo's Switch, seeing as Final Fantasy was born on a Nintendo console. His answer then was, since I was not responsible for the... This is translated from French, so please bear with me here. It might be a bit... weird. Responsible for the game from the... Since I was not responsible for all the game from the franchise, I can't assure or deny anything on that subject. If we take Final Fantasy XIV as an example, our goal for sure is to draw as many players as possible. So we try to make the game available on all platforms. In any case, Final Fantasy XIV isn't simply a game. It's still living and evolving. If you were to release it on the Switch, this would mean that we would become responsible for a whole new community of players. That's why we prefer to be careful, and I cannot say much more on that subject. So, this isn't anything new because the Switch has been brought up before, and they apparently are in talks with at least with Microsoft with the Xbox One. That's been going on for a while, but they also apparently have been talking to Nintendo. Which is more worrying because the Xbox One I can handle, but I believe if they go to the Switch, they will have to... Do they have to downgrade? Do they have to, like, the graphics, I mean? Because can the Switch run 14?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah, so they're going to have to...
They'd have to have a downgrade, yeah.
That's going to be weird. Cause
it would
that's
be
my
running
biggest...
it in about 15 FPS.
Yeah, because that's my biggest fear here, because... The more platforms, the more development has to, like, the more time it will take to make patches because they have to make, because for different platforms, especially for the Switch, if that is like a complete, like, downgraded version, they have to.
I'm pretty sure it's more likely that we'll get it on the Switch than the Xbox One.
And that is worrying.
I'm hoping that we don't get it on. I think his answer was, he was very careful to not say it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Although,
but very careful to say we're definitely not doing that as well.
I guess Nintendo doesn't really have a history of sharing servers with people either.
No.
No, they're very
they're very
parent friendly, child friendly, sort of no swearing. We've got to be super careful with what children can do. So these days, I don't think they would allow it either.
No.
Yeah, and I guess really the only company that does that is PlayStation. They will actually play with other people.
Yeah.
So
because that was why the Xbox One thing didn't happen, because Microsoft only wants them to play on Xbox One or Xbox.
They want their own servers, which is. Could you imagine that?
It
would be like it would just. It'd be like two servers and they'd be dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
it's not gonna work that way. It wouldn't exactly be a loss for us if the Xbox people had to play on their own servers.
I mean, that is true. I don't disagree there.
Yeah, because the thing with the Switch, I'm talking about like processing power and all that, but so I thought, they could just port the PS3 version over, but there is a reason why they cut the PS3. It's probably because some of the new stuff doesn't run that well on the PS3.
Yeah, but at least it has like more RAM and stuff, right?
That's true. It is
like the storage was a huge thing for the PS3.
Yeah, that's true. 512 megabytes, everyone. Wow.
2017, we did it.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, I'm not that worried about a Switch, because even if they were to like get a deal with Nintendo, which is so far out there, I don't think they'll ever do that, because they would have to go into like a compromise, because Nintendo will not allow anyone to. They will not release a game that they can't supervise themselves. So I don't see that happening actually at all.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Unless Square Enix gives in and allows them to have like Nintendo only servers, which sounds bizarre.
Well, and I don't want Nintendo to have any control over the direction of the game at all.
We just got Blood, so please.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Keep it PEGI 16. So yeah, that's the Switch. Let's hope that never happens. Probably doesn't. The next thing is Yoshi-P was recently interviewed in Finder, which is a Australian video game magazine, I think. And this is the one that made a lot of people excited, I guess. This was part of a bigger interview, but at the end there, he asked, not to bug you, Yoshida, but I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy XII's Fran. The Viera race was considered for Heavensward, but never included, and Stormblood marks the second time they've been left out. Should I give up hope? Here's the answer, guys. I don't think you should give up hope. I mean, we're hoping Final Fantasy XIV will have a very long lifespan. With that being said, Fran and the Viera race have a very high heel. And trying to depict that in Final Fantasy XIV is challenging. They won't be able to wear any shoes that exists in ARC right now.
Shoe restrictions.
Hashtag shoe restrictions.
That's what it's been this whole time.
Shoe limitations.
Yeah.
I love how it's just, oh, well, yeah, no, don't give it hope, but it's just the shoes.
Yeah, but you said something
That's the problem.
interesting the other day, Maela, because you said that what if they implemented them like in a Beast Tribe manner?
Oh my god.
This is what I want, right? Viera as a Beast Tribe,
Yeah.
which will force you to never be able to have them as an in-game race.
Oh my god. The player
And
base will
everyone will
erupt.
be so angry, and that will make me just so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that
So
would be so funny.
Or they will be part of Return to Ivalice.
I think for sure
there's not. I mean, there's a fairly big chance.
I mean, he says,
be part of
don't
that.
give up. You shouldn't give up hope.
I reckon they might be part of the storyline. So for Mark series, it was like those pirate people.
Yeah.
For this, maybe it's a group of Viera.
Oh shit, we
A
forgot.
Beast Tribe of Viera.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about this when we talked about the trailer, but they showed a Beast Tribe.
I was just gonna bring this up.
What,
yeah.
you mean the dog people?
Yeah, the dog
Yeah.
people.
Are you sure it wasn't just a man with the dog hat?
I thought
It
about
looked
it
exactly like a man
first,
with a dog
but-
hat.
It's not. There's a full render of his
Yeah,
body.
we have
Really?
seen, but
Okay, interesting.
that's from Heavensward, isn't it? They planned that one for Heavensward.
That
which-
was a Viera
Did
race.
they?
There wasn't.
No. They showed us several designs that they wanted into the game. I believe that's from Heavensward.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I
it
know what
was,
you
wasn't
mean,
it? Yeah. And it wasn't implemented. And then they took that and implemented it in Stormblood instead. And what else did they show on that stream?
Yeah.
Viera. So
And Aura, which looked really cool.
and all the different aura designs.
As much as I would like, I mean, that'd be cool if they were playable. But
Definitely
I
not.
can't imagine that there's enough character customization in this.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
even
it could
looking at,
be like Chihuahua, Great Dane, Golden Retriever. I mean, you could have loads.
Yeah.
I mean, you got me. That's a good
Yeah.
argument.
Like you could have
I don't-
Lalafell-sized ones as pugs, and then like Rogadin-sized ones.
Yeah. The possibilities are endless. But yeah.
I guess
yeah.
I'm just more referring to like there's 4 of them in the image from the thing, and they all look identical.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because
Like Vanu and Naf.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
I think that's pretty much the new Beast Tribe. One of the new Beast Tribes.
What? So
But
3.
then again,
Yeah, that's the thing. I was about to say that means there's a third Beast Tribe at launch.
That would mean there's a third primal, surely.
Yeah.
Unless it'll be like Moogles. I guess they didn't have a primal, did they?
well, yeah.
The
Good
Moogles.
King-
I mean, yeah, but their primal came kind of before they were a beast tribe.
Well, technically, Good King Mogglemog isn't a primal. It's a big. That's like.
I mean, it kind of
It
is. though.
kind of
It
is,
kind
but
of
it kind of
is.
isn't. It's like I remember when they tried to answer that question. I can't remember. I think it was Koji Fox trying to explain it, and it was like it flew over everyone's head because it's not a primal, but it's also not a primal. Anyway,
Right.
let's not talk about that. That's around the horn.
I just think it would be. Could you imagine having a beast tribe that is like man-like, like full man-like? Because that kind of defeats the purpose of a beast tribe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're supposed to be beasts.
Right. They're not supposed to be
Men with dog hats.
right. Right. Looking like they just came from a rave or something. Like
True.
yeah, it seems because I mean obviously all the other beast tribes can use weapons and everything. That's
Mhm.
fine, but they're just full out humans, basically, with dog attributes.
Yeah.
So
I don't know quite.
Oh, I don't
Dog
know.
attributes.
Dog attributes.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see because I have. I didn't actually think about the fact that they kind of need a primal if they are a beast tribe.
Oh, what a primal it's going to be.
Just a dog.
I mean, you know what they could do? They could do something like they did with the Sylphs originally, where you meet the primal, you don't actually fight the primal.
They might have a nice, good primal.
And you fight it later.
Yeah, why can't we have good primals more often? I mean, Ramu was goodish.
The only one.
He was good. Like he was. I think it was more or less all good.
Well, he was good for the Sylphs. He was a bit neutral towards us.
Yeah, but like when
I consider that good for a primal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it is pretty good. And he's also kind of humanish, except for his big.
His beard
weird
is
beard.
alive.
But he's Rauger.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's basically Rauger.
So. Okay. Do you think they're going to touch upon that in Stormblood? That he might be Rauger?
That's just a good point. Yeah, probably.
I don't think so because they've been idolized in different ways.
Yeah, I guess.
I think if a Sylph were to see it, they would kind of be like, "Okay, what's this?" You know. But I think probably everybody that's going, like all the Scions and us, will understand that something can be idolized in two different ways to make two different primals, even though it comes from the same thing, right?
Right.
That's how I see it, anyways.
God, imagine if the Alamegans found out that Ralger is in the shroud, worshipped by cabbage, flying cabbage. Oh, that was so disappointed. Okay, so that was Viera. Might be getting it. We might, because again, we said this, but the Return to Evilise, we don't know what it is, but seeing as they showed off, if the dog race is an actual dog beast tribe, that we saw in the trailer, if that's an actual thing in Stormblood, that means they maybe finished the model for Heavensward and then just like went, yeah, let's put it into Stormblood instead. Maybe they made the Viera model in game, and it's just like waiting to be put in, and maybe they put it into the Return to Evilise thing, whatever it is.
We'll have to wait till patch 4.1 to find out.
God, yeah.
I really wouldn't be surprised if they were in Return to Evilise. I could totally see that.
I am so hyped for Return to Evilise that I can't even talk about it because
there might even be Banga, whatever they're called as well.
Yeah.
Oh God, give me some Banga.
or
What?
Sorry.
Never mind.
Christ.
Let's
give me some Banga.
Okay. Hello. Now we're going to talk about the jump potion. The great discussion. It's here. We finally did it. Three episodes in, we finally get to the great discussion. So, in the live letter, 4 weeks ago now, I think. Or is it 3 weeks ago? When they revealed most of the stuff for Stormblood.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they announced that the jump potions, or the level jump and main scenario skip potions, are coming to Stormblood or Final Fantasy XIV. Their reasoning was it alleviates playtime disparity between noobs and vets, lessens time to reach endgame, and increases opportunities to play with friends and family, cited speed. So that is their reasoning for putting these in, which is fair enough, I think. Lessons time to reach endgame. I mean,
he's not wrong.
It's not wrong, but I mean, the stuff that you do.
I wouldn't say it increases opportunities to play with family and friends. I'd say it decreases opportunities.
Why?
Because there's less content at endgame than throughout the entire game.
Yeah, that's what
so
I was.
You could level up with your friend from start to finish, and you get to
I
the whole game.
think it makes more sense when you're thinking about it, not as somebody who plays the game as much as we do. Somebody who's only got maybe 2 hours a week to play.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
Right? I know. It sounds like hell, but they will never be able to catch up with the content, or if they do, it'll take them an absurd amount of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if those people are at max level, 2 hours a week is fine. You can actually still progress on 2 hours a week. If a patch comes out, you can still complete the patch in probably still a week or maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at it that way, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I see
On
that.
the one hand, if they're the sort of player who wants to progress, I completely agree with that. Yeah. But if they're just playing the game and they're behind everyone, they'll never run out of content ever. So
That's true.
depends what they want from the game, I suppose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree there. I agree.
Yeah. Because it is sad though that lessening time to reach endgame is used sort of as a reason to do this, because that means that they don't really care about the content between. Like that's just that's not a part of the game, guys. The end game. We're all about the end game.
We're gonna be like, hey, you remember when your boy died? And they're gonna be like,
Who
is
Sorry?
that character?
I don't know.
I've never even seen him before.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the main scenario thing. Tales of Adventure: A Realm Reborn completes up to patch 2.55. So it just clears everything up to 2.55. Tales of Adventure: Heavensward completes up to 3.56. So basically the entire main scenario is cleared. No level restrictions on using these items. So you can basically do it as a level 1 character. Fine. And
Fine.
it will be available on June 16th. So it will be available on launch or early access.
Oh my god. What would you do, actually? You're level 1 and you've completed every main scenario, so you don't get the XP for any of it.
This potion in particular is the one that rubs me a little bit the wrong way. It's $18 for a Realm Reborn US, $25 US for Heavensward. Heavensward also clears all of a Realm Reborn, so you only need to buy Heavensward if you want both skips. So that makes sense, I guess.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's intended to be used by players with low play availability and returning players looking to catch up instantly. Now, see, that's a... Okay, so...
That's fine, I guess.
I'll put it this way. I would use it right now on the alt I made on Ragnarok.
Good point. That's a good point. It's a good thing to use on alts, but I feel like when you use it, like, you buy a Final Fantasy game...
Yeah.
And you skip all the story, which is basically what Final Fantasy is known for. I kind of feel like you wasted your money on both the game and the potion.
Yeah, you've spent more money than everyone else.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why they're taking this route as a business. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, they want to make a buck. I just really would have preferred that they went through and trimmed the fat on a lot of the early stuff. Because really going through Heavensward doesn't take that long. I think it's a good amount of time. It's what, 3 hours? Sometimes it only took like 3 hours to complete a patch, his main story.
Yeah.
A Realm Reborn, where it has like a lot of story in it, if it didn't have some of the quests that it has, it wouldn't be so bad. And then you get into 2.x, some of those are just absurd. Like I specifically remember Leviathan's patch was just it's just the amount of filler in it is just through the roof.
Yeah.
I would just much prefer that they went and trimmed the fat that way.
Yeah.
So that you could kind of tell somebody, yeah, you could skip it if you want, but really it won't take you that long. You'll get to experience a really great story.
Yeah, I agree. Though on the other hand, I kind of don't want them to go back and spend resources on old content again. So yeah. Let's look at the features though. You automatically get a chocobo. Well, this is the main story potion still. Grand Company enrollment is set to the starting city-state you began in, if not already selected. Completes all main scenario quests and dungeons. Completes all main scenario quests... Sorry, what? Completes all main scenario quests side questing. Still need to complete any dungeons tied to side quests for roulettes to unlock. The unending journey will have all quests available for story viewing. So, yeah. The fact that you get a chocobo just for free kind of makes me salty. Because I know they've already buffed the amount of seals you get. And I think they also nerfed how much you needed for a chocobo. I can't remember. I had this like ages since I got my chocobo.
It took me 3 seconds to get a chocobo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it was...
I think they recently lowered it. But I remember the pain of having to farm fates or leaves to get a chocobo.
It was not nice. I remember that as well.
So yeah, that's what's happened when you use that potion. Oh shit!
Oh my god.
We almost did it. We almost did it. God. I swear, this podcast is cursed. I accidentally pressed it. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna cut that out of the.
It was same with last week. It was like we're good. We're gonna make it all the way through, and then like right near the end, the exact same thing happened.
And it's always like the same thing that's been triggered. The error screen. Yep. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the job level boost system. This one is the one that I'm more in favor of. It only raises one job to 60. A different Tales of Adventure for each job to avoid confusion. So there's like one for each job. Available on the Mog Station from June 16th at early access. $25 US per job. Only one job specific per account until 4.1 to prevent overusage. No samurai or red mage books, which is important to note here.
Be a waste of money anyways.
Yeah.
10 levels. See, now I honestly think that the job boost item is a total waste of money.
Yeah.
I actually understand the story skip.
You're on on the other boat. Yeah.
It's gonna take you like an hour during Heaven's Word, or sorry, during Stormblood, when a Realm Reborn experience has been boosted yet again. It's gonna take you no time at all to level to 50. Plus, you already have all your dungeons unlocked. You don't have to go do all that stupid stuff. You don't have to wait for story progression to, so the story either passes you or you pass the story. None of that's going to matter. Just burn through it. 2 seconds.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
that's how I've seen it.
Yeah.
The only thing I like about this is that it's one job per account until 4.1 at least.
Yeah.
I like that they're not saying, right, you can give us all your money and you can have it all. They're actually thinking about it a bit, which I like. Yeah.
Also features, it gives you a full set of level 60 gear, including weapon. All job quests complete for that job. All actions learned. Hall of Novice access granted. Prompting new players to go through Hall of the Novice. I kind of feel like they should force you to do it.
I haven't actually been
you have to complete Hall of the Novice to play the game. Yeah, because that's like the primary reason why I don't like these, is because suddenly you have level 60s that's never played that job, and they're suddenly in the end game content.
We really need an intermediate hall.
Yeah.
We do.
I don't think I would have had any problems with this at all if that was implemented at the same time.
Yeah. It's
you know what they could have done too?
What?
Made it so you don't do what you do with the Hall of the Novice. You don't get your gear until you complete it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You complete a certain portion. Right. You complete a certain quest, here's your helmet,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I think that would be a really good idea to not force somebody, but essentially you're forcing them to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that will probably be good. But all in all, though, do you think this will change anything in 14? These potions? Do you think it's going to affect the community in any way?
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
No,
I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. But I
I'll
still
put it this
don't
way.
like them.
I'll put it this way: I had a bard the other day that was barraging Iron Jaws because he swore it was better, and I tried to tell him otherwise, and he was like, "No, this is how I do it. This is better. I'm away." Okay, all right.
Nice.
So I mean, that guy made it to 60.
Yep.
He doesn't know what he's doing, and he leveled his own job.
That's true. There are still those.
The average player skill's quite low in this game.
You don't play my sub.
Right.
You don't pay my sub. Yeah.
if you actually want to learn how to play your job, I think that you will. I mean,
Yeah.
I've met people who are like level 15, 20, and they're trying to work out a rotation already.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you don't need to be honest. You can be garbage until you're 50 and then learn then.
Yeah.
But I think that player is clearly going to be good,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it'll change anything, personally.
No. It'll be great if you've got an alt, like a funny alt you just want to play around on.
Yeah.
You can't be bothered. It's fine for that. But my only issue
I'll
with it
finally
is
make
that
yellow
it kind of...
caramel.
Yeah. My only issue with it is the fact that it's... I just don't like the idea of it. I feel it slightly cheapens the branding, but...
Yeah.
I feel
way.
that way with the main story, not as much the leveling.
Yeah.
I really don't care about the leveling all that much.
No.
But it's
I think
not,
it's a waste of
not
money.
such a huge... Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it is.
Especially because it's very, very expensive here.
$25.
It's about $40 here.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
So if you wanted to buy the game, a story boost and a jump potion, ooh, you're looking at well over 100, probably 150 around there. Maybe not that much, but still, well, definitely over $100. That is an expensive game.
That's expensive just to jump to the end of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I've already sort of said what I feel about this, but it kind of feels like you're buying a game and then just paying to get to the end of it. Like, what's the point? You've cut off the entire experience. But I guess I know there are people that do this, and that's fine. I mean, if you like just doing raiding, like you just want to get a game, go straight to the raid, you can now, but you got to pay up.
The people who want to get straight to the raids as well will probably also spend the time to skill themselves up.
Yeah,
of course,
exactly. Yeah,
so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
If not, they're gonna get on and they're gonna have to leave.
Exactly.
They're not gonna get into raid groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're done with that then. This is the point where we would show the minimum eye level segment. But for those of you that watched from the beginning, my hard drive has died. I need to.
We're not doing it again.
We're not. Don't worry, I have that footage because at that point my hard drive was already failing. So I thought, okay, let's not store anything on it for now. I had actually disconnected it. I thought, okay, I just need to. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, that it's coming out this week. So if you're watching this on YouTube, there's probably going to be a card popping up on the side here, so you can watch it there. Should we draw? Okay, so this is the last podcast we do before Stormblood. No, wait. Okay, so wait. There was. We haven't actually planned that. That we suggested that we might do the podcast on Thursday, on Maintenance Day, which means Maela can't join us. But yeah, we're probably gonna do that. I don't know.
Basically, we assume none of you will watch if we do it on Saturday.
Yeah, because everyone will be busy playing Stormblood.
I won't join in.
Yeah,
if it's
exactly.
On
I don't think.
Be playing Stormblood.
Yeah, I'd rather play Stormblood, to be honest. So we thought Thursday was a fitting time to do it because that's when server maintenance is happening, so no one's playing. So,
but drawing is really exciting. If we're not going to do it until 3 or 4 weeks' time, still nice to know what we're doing.
Yeah, let's do it.
When does the live letter happen at E3?
Probably while we're all playing as well.
No, because it's the 13th to the 15th is E3. So we might actually have the live letter to talk about on Thursday then.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, okay, so fine. We'll have the episode on Thursday. Please look forward to it. It'll be the same time as normal, I guess.
Make sure Orange joins in.
Yeah, I have to make sure he joins. Oh, God. Can we maybe just be me and Yazz again? Because Orange is terrified of spoilers. Just a new trend.
At least I have a legitimate excuse. I won't actually be home until about 9 p.m.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull it now. So this dungeon, the dungeon I'm pulling right now will not run that until at least 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Fuck, I pulled 5.
You got so many.
Oh, I did. You know what? The one that I just pulled up and put into the cup was Aurum Vale.
Oh, thank God
shit
for that.
you not. So it's not Aurum Vale.
That's the definition of dodging a bullet.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
wait. That's it's hard. It's hard.
Oh,
it's
the hard ones.
Okay.
I got really scared too because I'm like, I have Tantara unlocked on that server. Does this mean I would have to go? Like, no.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. So we're gonna do the Tantara Deepcraft hard in about 3 or 4 weeks. So please look forward to that.
Don't worry, because Yazz will have bought a main scenario skip potion on Ragnarok by then. He'll be able to join us.
That's fine.
I mean, you're not wrong. I probably will do that.
Okay, we still actually theoretically have 25 minutes left. But this is all we have before Stormblood. So, oh wait, before Thursday.
Well, see, the thing I don't like is that somebody in chat said that the live letter's on the 15th.
It's on the 15th.
Which is Thursday.
Oh, fuck me. That's...
So are we going to be
like a
streaming
live cast of it?
Are we going to be streaming at the same time as the live letter?
Let's see. Someone said Tuesday, June 13th.
That's when E3 starts.
At 4:30 p.m. PDT live letter. I could find on the site.
Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna believe that.
Okay.
I don't want to believe that it's on Thursday.
Do a live reaction podcast. I don't know, because the problem is that well, we don't know if yeah, we'll have to plan this first. Let's not plan on air.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so that's it for episode 48. I'm Lukile Bravestone. I've been joined by Asspot and Maela Manadar.
I kind of like that.
Well, Manadar.
Vela Manadar.
Vela Manadar. Here we go. Remember to follow us on Twitter at SpeakersXIV, Facebook.com/SpeakersXIV, Twitch.tv/SpeakersOfHeidland, and YouTube.com/SpeakersXIV. You can also contact us on speakersofheidland@gmail.com, I think. This was episode 48. Bye.
Bye.
Did it.
Thank you for watching this episode of Speakers of Heidland. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you want more. We're also on Twitter at twitter.com/SpeakersXIV and on Facebook at facebook.com/SpeakersXIV. The show is also available in audio form on iTunes. Link is in the description. If you want to watch the show live, the show runs live every Saturday at 7 p.m. GMT, 12 p.m. PDT on twitch.tv/SpeakersOfHeidland and on youtube.com/SpeakersXIV. If you want to support the show, consider pledging to our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you.